Hi, good morning. My name is Jenny and I'm the mother of Chris Kandam Kulati. He is in his high school, just finishing his high school. I basically hail from Mumbai, India, and I've been in UAE for the past 8 years. I hold an overall experience of more than 20 years in the field of administration. I'm working as a manager administration with Dofar Global, a company who is into hygiene supplies. Since my son is finishing his high school, we were skeptical about his career path. We were in a fix of deciding whether we should pursue his education in UAE or send him to India. But we always had this preference for his education abroad. He is from IHS, Indian High School, and I understand that most of the consultancies here do approach schools to give a guidance on career path to the students. So that is how we received a call from Glinks. Mr. Anil Thakur, who handles the sales here, gave us a call to give us a brief introduction about this particular education in abroad. Prior to visiting Glinks, we visited other consultancies, but we were not very comfortable with the kind of guidance was given to us. But when we visited Glinks, we were very clear. Along with Mr. Anil, we did meet Mr. Kuldeep, who is into career counseling, and my son wants to excel in media studies. Basically, all children go for engineering. Since his field was completely different, we didn't have a clarity on how to pursue this in the provinces available in Canada. Mr. Kuldeep was very instrumental in providing us the guidance on how can we shape up his career path. And he came up with a lot of universities, not only one, but almost 3 to 5 universities, giving us a clarity on what we can choose for our son. So he was very instrumental in guiding us on that path. Also, thanks to Glinks that they gave us a platform to participate in the educational fair, which they conduct. I think they conduct every 3 months. So we attended this in the month of November. And we were very clear on the benefits that we will achieve by allowing our son to do his bachelor's from Canada. So we did meet a lot of universities, and they were very friendly with their approach in giving us proper guidance on how we can shape up his career. We started the process with Glinks in November, and now we are in May, and I can proudly say that within no time we were able to get our son's student visa. They have a very different way of handling their clients. After Mr. Anil, then it was Kuldeep, and then they gave us an officer, Ms. Nilufer, who's been very instrumental in supporting and guiding us on the complete documentation process, how easy it can be to, when you have a counselor who can guide you on a platform where we don't have to worry about anything. The proper checklist, the documentation, and all submissions. In fact, they guided us that it is better to apply in March because of this unprecedented time of pandemic. There are delays in visas, and they made sure that we have the visa in hand before the start of fall 2021, wherein my son is going to be starting his bachelor's degree. So all thanks to Glinks, it has been a very different journey. We finally concluded on University of New Brunswick for my son. In fact, they told us this province is an Atlantic province. Apart from other provinces, this province has the AIPP program, which may be beneficial for him going further. And even when it comes to cost, they gave us a guidance like, which province would be economical to us to start with. So that is the reason we chose University of New Brunswick. Even they have a proper clarity on the program which my son wants to pursue. He will be doing Bachelor of Arts and excelling in media studies. So no sooner we got the offer, it was very fast process. We applied in December, and we heard from the university in January. And thereafter we have been receiving a lot of communication from the university. So we find it a very friendly approach. Whatever doubts and anxiety we had during that time of application, it has really subsided now, and we are preparing ourselves and our child for further education to Canada. Initially, it was a difficult decision for me and my husband to plan. Chris being our only child, we want to give him the best. But due to the current situation where there are a lot of insecurities, it was difficult. But Glinks convinced us there's nothing to worry about. It's the first year challenge which your child would take. So that particular counseling with Glinks gave us, it helped us to mentally prepare ourselves and pursue our decision further. So they also guided us on the co-op programs which will be available to the child after 2 years, and this will help him take care of his living expenses and even help him to experience life on a different platform. It's not only studies, but it's also experiencing life on how he can move further. This is all the assistance which Glinks has given us, and I really appreciate Mr. Anil and his team for guiding us on this level. I would really recommend people to approach Glinks. Even when it comes to their consultancy fees, they are quite reasonable. They want us to pursue our child's future, so they don't really they don't have any hidden charges. They are very clear on what they are charging us and how the application can be taken forward. So I would highly recommend Glinks and their team. People who are really interested in pursuing their child's education abroad, Glinks would be the best platform for them to get their students enrolled and shape up their career path. So all the best to everyone, and we look forward to the same support to be received from Glinks for all our other applications. Thank you so much.